A very, very, very interesting Mishnah here on Mem Dalad Amud Beis 44b. Shall Proclos ben Philosophos as Rabban Gamliel Ba'akol. It says Proclos, the son of Philosophos, like philosopher. Asked, it was in Akol, acre sometimes called, and he asked Rabban Gamliel the following question. And philosophos, some people say that means he was a philosopher. Doesn't mean that he was that was his father's name. So Sharoichitz b'merchash Aphrodite. So Rabban Gamliel was bathing in the bathhouse of Aphrodite. Rashi says, Aphrodite shem avodas kechavim umerchatz oimed b'chetzera. Aphrodite, or Aphrodite as we know her, was the name of an idol, and there was a bathhouse in her courtyard. So the bathhouse was situated in the courtyard of a building that housed the idol Aphrodite, and in the mirror he says a statue was visible to all the bathers. And the Rambam in his commentary in the Mishnah says Aphrodite represented the planet Venus. Essentially, the Aphrodite was the Roman name for Venus, which was a Greek name. It was the goddess of love in ancient Rome was called Aphrodite. In ancient Greece was called Aphrodite. It was called Venus in ancient Rome. Amaloi kasev teraschem leidbak v'yadchem u'mena mecherim neimata reichitz be'merchas shel Aphrodite. So the philosopher Proclos asked Rabban Gamliel, how can you bathe in the bathhouse of Aphrodite if in your Torah in Deuteronomy 13:18 it says nothing of the banned property shall adhere to your hand? Marloin Meshivin b'merchatz. Rabban Gamliel said you don't answer halachic questions in a bathhouse. K'shiasa Marloi ani levasi b'gvula he ba b'gvuli. So when they finished, Rabban Gamliel told Proclos, I didn't come to her into her borders, she came to my borders. No one says, let's make a bathhouse to decorate Aphrodite, but rather make a statue of Aphrodite to decorate the bathhouse. Davar another explanation. Noisnin lecha mamen harbe. Ya tenichnas la'akum shelcha aroim v'al keri mashin b'faneha. Another thing I could say to you: if people will give you a lot of money, would you go to your idol? Let's say go into a idolatrous temple, naked or balkari, just had an emission, or would you urinate in front of the idol? Obviously, this Proclos was not a worshipper of Aphrodite, but anyway, so Yemedus al Pia Biv, So So this Aphrodite stands right in front of the gutter, where everyone urinates in front of her. Leinemar Lehehem Shenoig boy Mishum Aloah Aser Eshena Noig boy Mishum Aloah Mutter. The Torah says you should utterly destroy all the place where they worship their gods. This is not being treated like a god. It's only something that's being worshipped that's prohibited. Not. This is just a decoration. So the Gemara now asks, "Heichi Ovid Hachi." From Rabbi Rechana Rabbi Yechanan, b'chol malka muter leharher chutz l'mbeis merchas l'mbeis akisei. Ch'teim l'shen chol malei. From Rabbi Doram shel chol muter l'imrim b'loshen hakodesh. V'avim shel kodesh also l'imrim b'loshen chol. So how could Rabbi Gamliel even give an answer that they don't, even just the answer that they don't give an answer? How could he give such an answer? So Rabbi Rechana said, you're allowed to think of Torah every place except for a bathhouse or a bathroom. If you're going to say maybe spoke to him in Greek or in Latin instead of in Hebrew. The Bible says no, in an unclean place, you're allowed to speak about business, other secular matters in Hebrew, but you're not allowed to speak holy matters in a regular language, in a secular language. So they said no. Even the fact that he answered that we don't answer in the bathhouse, that also he answered outside. Meaning he explained himself. I remember one of my rebbeim, he said that Shabbos, he was in the mikveh and he saw somebody wring out his beard, and he said Asur. So when he left, he said, how can you say halacha in the mikveh? And also, there's opinions of Ben Ishchai, whatever, that is permitted. And that was when they left. So Rabbi Chama Bar Yosef, Rabbi Amar, Rabbi Oshaya, Shuva Genuva Shiva, Rabbi Gamliel Hagman, V'ni Omer Eina Genuva. So Rabbi Chama Bar Yosef Baribi, it's the name of Rabbi Shaya, that Rabbi Shaya held that the answer that Rabbi Gamliel gave was not a real question, not a real answer. It was just an answer to push him off. Rabbi Chama Bar Yosef said, no, that's a normal answer. It's a right answer. So Gemara asked, Maganav say, what issue? According to Rabbi Shaya, was there with the answer. The Kama loyal zayman is al be a biv chol adam mashin for now. Chimashin for now my havi. From a Rav par yichir, shbefarm lefanim chol yom ein a batel. So it says, what difference does it make that people urinate in front of the idol to say that it's not being treated as an idol? There's Baal Pa'or that people would do more than that in front of the idol. They would defecate even, and it didn't nullify the idol. So according to Rishaya, this answer about this probably sniffling because the tissue I use.